Hey guys, it's Nike. Just wanted to do a hands-on Revenant Beta Weekend 2 impressions video. Played the Revenant this beta quite a bit. It is vastly improved from when we last got our hands on it. The profession, especially with the Glint, Legendary Dragon, Herald, whatever you want to call it, specialization, is now a fully formed functional profession, and it's in a really good spot. And I'm really happy with it. I'm ready to play this character at launch of the X-Pack, and I really am excited. So there's a couple different ways you can play it, and it's a very supporty class, is the first thing I'm going to say. You can go full DPS with Malix and Shiro. Shiro for impossible odds. When you run out of energy and you're done with impossible odds, swap to Malix, pop the elite for 10% to all your stats. When you run out of energy from that, swap back to Shiro and pop on impossible odds, and repeat while auto attacking and using the number 3 skill on sword. Pretty simple DPS rotation, but it's really powerful. But again, this brings 0 utility to your team. So we're in a situation where if you actually want to be a contributing member to the group and not just empty DPS, you're going to have to get rid of either Shiro or Malix. I recommend ditching Malix and bringing the Herald specialization, Legendary Dragon Legend. Very powerful stuff. The Dragon Legend, I find myself going to it quite a bit in PvE when we were doing fractals. You can maintain Perma Fury for your team. You can give Perma Regeneration to your team. You can even give Perma Protection to your team. I'm going to post, I'm including in this video where we fought Mossman, and I tried to keep up protection as much as I could. And it just makes it very easy to face tank Mossman when your team just has so much protection and uptime, and you can just really just DPS him pretty well. And it doesn't really hurt the team's DPS. As you can see, we're fully buffed. Got Warrior Banners, we got Vuln, we got Might, we got Fury. It's really pretty nice to have the Dragon Herald Legend going. Additionally, if you don't need the protection, I'll include a little clip here where we fight Archdiviner, where instead of running protection, I try to keep regeneration and fury and 50% boon duration up as much as I can. The boon duration is absolutely amazing. The Fury is great when you only have one Ellie in the group. It helps keep your team's Fury uptime where it needs to be. All in all, it's just really good. General impression is that it's a support profession that can do everything. Basically, it shares a very similar role to the... it's sort of like a mix between an engineer, a warrior, and a guardian. It's much like an engineer. It's a jack of all trades. It can kind of do anything. Whenever you join a group on a Revenant, you take a look at the group, you assess what that group needs. You say, okay, this group needs Fury. Bam, you're the Fury provider. Oh, this group needs Might. Bam, you're the Might provider. Oh, this group doesn't have enough defense. You can give regeneration and protection. Oh, this group has a Chronomancer who's going to be doing a lot of quickness. Well, I'm just going to give us 50% boon duration and just really get crazy. Or if you have a Guardian already in the group, the 50% boon duration gets really good. So you basically have to analyze exactly what your group needs and tailor your play and the skills you bring as needed. All in all, I really enjoyed it. The class, very supportish, very helpful, and it has a lot of DPS. My concern is that, much like the engineer, it's sort of a jack of all trades, master of none. And my gut is telling me that there's not going to be a time necessarily where you say, oh man, we really need a Revenant. I don't think you'll ever need a Revenant because it's not a specialist. Is having a Revenant good to have? For sure. Will you ever go, man, I really don't want this Revenant in the group, it's going to hold us back? No, you'll never say that because Revenant's really good. But it's a situation where you'll never need it, but you'll never be mad about having it. Whether that's good enough for the current dungeon fractal meta, I don't think so. In terms of record runs, not just general gameplay. I'm talking strictly record runs. It won't like replace the Guardian. It won't replace an Ellie, but you're not going to ever complain for having a Revenant in your group. Looking forward to raids, and I'm not even touching at the full potential. There's a lot of support that the Revenant brings too. It has reflex, it has heals, it has stability, lots of stuff it brings to the table, and the content doesn't even scratch the surface yet. Hopefully when we get raids, we'll see even more sides to the Revenant, and there'll be more to hold. All in all, very excited about the class, and I look forward to playing it in the third beta weekend, and hopefully it's just as fun then. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.